Very disappointing today, man. I know you've come all the way from Oman. Last time I saw you was at the Fulham game, and it was a much different result to this. But so it's great to see you, but obviously not in these circumstances. What went wrong today, man?
Really disappointing performance. Just didn't turn up today. Simple as I can write off the Arsenal game as one off. They looked like they were almost like hungover from the Paris game. But today, two things really stood out for me. First of all, we can put the proper lineup out there, the correct lineup, but we need to get them structured in the proper way. Because for me, I was looking at Paul Pogba, for example. He was way too deep for a lot of instances, and I don't know, is it the captain's armband? Is it because he feels like he's obligated?
Well, we got Ole at the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, you feel the wheel.
Shit happens.
Yeah, no, it does. And he's saying there, don't be too down about it. But yeah, in your analysis of the game, what would you say?
Listen, Ole's at the wheel, but he's got his work cut off him because it's a difficult job that he's trying to get himself into. And my fear as well is that he wants the job so badly that he's going to accept it without investment. And one thing that is evident on the performance today and on the display today, that we need investment in the summer, big time, because we've got a decent first starting lineup, but then we don't have the depth and quality to bring on from the bench. I mean, to bring on Scott McTominay, I love the man, but to bring him on to try to save the game, that just highlights the fact that we don't have enough players. Enough.
Put that down to the injuries, Lukaku out, Sanchez out, etc., or just in general, like you say, like the depth is just not there.
I think the players need competition because they're all buying into the philosophy that Ole brings into the table, and obviously philosophy is not a word that I like to use. But again, they need the competition. They need players who are of decent quality to come out off the bench and to give them a rest, because a lot of players today, I don't know if it's just they're still like they're super tired from the games that we've had in the past. Or is it just,
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, because, okay, the investment's one thing and you're looking at the lack of quality off the bench and that, but the players that started the game today, quality players. I know Martial's not been there because he's been injured, same with Jesse that's coming back in. But that team there is arguably our strongest team on paper that everyone wants to see, even Dalot in at right back. But away from all that, they just never got going. We just didn't create. We
didn't turn up today. We never got out of like second gear, And I felt like the players, the front three today, I was expecting so much from them, and they didn't chase the ball enough. They didn't put the hard yard in, and I'm trying to support them and back those players because I'm trying to also think of myself. Okay, you're gonna get back on today and go back home. And you need to think of yourself. Did you actually put an honest day of work today? Because a lot of times they were not really just like chasing that final ball. They weren't putting enough out there in terms of hard work. And I just think it comes down to two things: needing competition in terms of the squad, players to come on and challenge them in those positions. The second thing as well is that we need that quality, because these players have been overworked. Ole's come in and he's changed the style of football. He's made them work harder. He's imposed a regime in training that's actually, it's getting the best out of them, but at the same time it's exhausting them. And so they look like they've been overworked.
Do you think the players can respond from this? Because the games are coming thick and fast. Watford at home next. Then I think it's back here again, which is going to be even more difficult second time round. Do you think that the players can get a reaction from two back-to-back defeats?
I think they can. I think right now it's probably a good time for us right now to have the international break. I wouldn't have said that after the Paris game, but now it's a good time for us to have an international break. Recoup for Ole to really look at some of the things that went well in doing the game. But for us, I think it's just important right now that the players get enough rest in the international break. And I'm actually worried about some of the players.
It's going to happen, though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're all going off to play, so there's no stopping. It's thick and fast.
I'm worried about players like Marcus Rashford, because right now he's in the English squad and he needs to get that rest. Players have been overworked in the last few weeks. Games come thick and fast. We have a lot of games coming up in April, and so I think we can bounce back. But tell you what, if you play like that against Barcelona, you're going to have some problems.
Just quickly before you go, we've got a Wolves fan here. I mean. And Wales, but your team today, look, Wolves doing amazing things, great record against the top six as well, and you made it difficult for us and were comfortable for large parts of the game. Fowler deserved to win.
Well, yeah, I thought we pressed more, or defended well. Obviously, there was like a one-on-one to get the second goal, wasn't it, virtually? And I just thought you might be interested that it's been a perfect day to be a Wales fan and a Wolves fan.
I'm neither of those two things. I'm feeling quite low at the minute.
Oh, no. Swing low, sweet chariot.
We're definitely swinging low.
Fair play, Wolves.
Thank you, no problem.
I mean, Wolves were the better team today, and they absolutely deserved it. And there were patches where we had some decent, passing games. Passing triangles and everything. But Wolves overall you know, they dominated the game and they looked comfortable. That was the thing that really struck me the most. That we never,
Very comfortable.
Yeah, we never really threatened them and we were never really on the front foot. And Romero had to make a couple of really good saves to save us there, but then obviously it was proved too much on the day. And you know, fully deserved for them and disappointing for us. And hopefully we can bounce back from this after the international.
Listen, man, safe trip back to Oman.
Thank you so much.
When we're going to see you again? When you next come to the UK?
Well, I'm applying for tickets. I'm applying for the Champions League tickets.
Okay, so hopefully see you out in
so
Barca
hopefully-
and here as well.
Hopefully out in Barca and also in Old Trafford. But listen, man, I'm always here supporting the club, you know, through thick and thin.
Nice one, man. Safe
Absolutely,
travels.
man.
Safe
Take
travels.
care.
Come on. Big respect to all you guys for watching that video. And make sure you check out more United Stand content here and here. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share. And the socials are along the bottom. You know what to do. Go get following. Go, 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 go.